Out of focus, the Israel-Hamas war has entered its 200th day. Fears are rising amid the long-anticipated Israeli offensive in Gaza's Rafah, and calls for free the hostages in Hamas's captivity are only getting louder by the day. Meanwhile, Israel's war with Iran-backed Hezbollah has also picked up pace. In the latest, the Israeli military has released a video showing that it has killed Hussein Ali Azgul in a strike and described him as a significant operative in the Iran-backed Hezbollah's aerial defense unit. Now, state media and witnesses said the strike took place about 40 kilometers north of the border with Israel. Hezbollah has confirmed that 2 of its key members were killed by Israeli strikes. In response to Israeli strikes, Hezbollah has launched a combined air attack using decoy and explosive drones that targeted 2 Israeli bases north of Acre as well. Now, on the negotiation front, United States has stated that Hamas has moved the goalposts in ceasefire talks with Israel. US says the Hamas is more interested in full-scale regional war and has changed its demands repeatedly.
Hamas moved the goalposts. There are demands that they have made. Israel has moved some way to meeting those demands, and Hamas has then changed their demands. And so it certainly does seem like Hamas is more interested in a full-scale regional war, that they were watching the events of the past few weeks and making the determination that they might get the full-scale regional war they were hoping for, and so have not agreed to a very significant proposal that was on the table. And so we will continue to push for an agreement because we believe it's in the interests of Israel. We believe it's in the interests of the United States. We believe it's in the interests of the broader region. But it takes 2 to make an agreement. And right now, Hamas has signaled that they don't want an agreement.
Well, families of Israeli hostages of the Be'eri kibbutz gathered at the Hostages Square in Tel Aviv, meanwhile, to attend the Seder in support of those held captive in Gaza.
So my feelings are very complicated because this is the holiday of the liberty, and for us it's not liberty because my father is in Gaza, he's in captivity. My mother was also kidnapped and she returned after 54 days. So we are very confused with the situation, and we feel very broken because my father is not here and all the other hostages are there with no freedom.
Israel also amped up its operations in Gaza after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's warning that the IDF will deliver painful blows to Hamas in the coming weeks. Israel bombarded northern Gaza in some of its heaviest shelling in weeks, which panicked residents and flattened neighborhoods in the area where the Israeli army had previously drawn down its troops. Now, as the war in Gaza continues to reverberate through the U.S. campuses, police arrested dozens of people at pro-Palestinian demonstrations at Yale and the New York University. The police crackdowns came after Columbia University cancelled in-person classes in response to protesters setting up tents at the New York City campus. Last week, as per a Yale report, police arrested over 45 protesters across its campuses. In its crackdown, police has also detained over 100 students in Columbia University on the grounds of trespassing.
Thursday, April 18, 2024 will be remembered as a shameful day in Columbia's history. The president's decision to send riot police to pick up peaceful protesters on our campus was unprecedented, unjustified, disproportionate, divisive, and dangerous.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, satellite photos taken Monday suggest an apparent Israel retaliatory strike targeting Iran's central city of Isfahan hit its radar system. This development contradicts repeated denials by officials in Tehran of any damage in the assault. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.